Hey everybody, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. How's it going? Tonight, I was getting some rods ready, and now it's topwater season. So I was getting my topwater rods ready and thought now's a good time to talk about one of my favorite topwaters is buzzbaits. So I'm going to talk about three types. Just a single blade buzzbait. Let me get these apart. A single blade with a clacker. And my favorite, the double buzzer. So one of my favorite topwater baits, obviously, buzzbait. I love throwing a buzzbait whenever that season is here, which is now summer. And it's a great bait when you don't have a lot of cover, and I mean weedy, matted out cover. It's an open water topwater bait. It's tough throwing it around grass because the grass will get stuck in your buzzer. So if you've thrown around a lot of rock, around a lot of wood, if just the grass is not topped out, like when you have grass that's submergent, it's perfect. When that grass is under the water, a foot or two or a few inches even, it's great. The bass will come out of those weeds and just hammer them. So let me just show you some of the ones. Some of these I am not going to remember the names of because I got them so long ago. Probably bought them at some outdoor show, and I wish they would write what their name is on the buzzer. Maybe I'd remember. But here's your typical buzzbait. If you guys have never thrown a buzzbait before, it's like a spinner bait with a buzzer instead of blades. Pretty much almost the same thing. And some have longer arms and some have shorter arms. But here's just your typical black buzzbait. It's got a little red trailer here, red hook on this one. And I was trying to think of where I got these two. They're kind of similar, but they're not because the eyes are different. But I'm not sure where these came from. But for you guys who've never thrown buzzbaits before, it's a great bait. It's a great bait. Makes a lot of commotion on the top of the water, and the strikes you can get can be awesome. It's a great visual. But there you go. There's your typical black buzzbait. Here's one, just a single blade. And this one, I don't think this one does. Yeah, this one will kind of gurgle a little more because it's got the holes in the blade. And I don't really use these kind that much with those holes in there, but they're kind of neat. This one has a red hook too, red and white skirt. And that's I think it's a little shorter of an arm than that one, yeah. A little bit shorter. A little bit shorter. There's your white one. These are from Bass Alarm, and these are a nice compact buzzbait. What I like about them is they don't have a clacker, but that buzzer will hit that head and make a clacking sound. And these come with rubber skirts. These are not silicone, I don't think. I think that's a rubber skirt. But that's from Bass Alarm. And I got 4 of those, 4, 5. One with like a yellow and orange skirt. Good old black. Can't go wrong with that. Black with the yellow skirt. This is actually the one I was throwing last. See, it's got a trailer hook on it. Pink one if you get that dirty water. And you can always adjust these by bending this up so it doesn't clack on there. If you don't want the clack. Here's a pink one. There's white and black. You can see some of these have the black buzzers, silver. Let's see. This one actually is pink. The pink one is actually color coordinated. This is kind of neat. I haven't thrown this pink one yet. But these are from Bass Alarm. I'll put the links to these companies. And good old black. I don't know if I showed you that one. With a black blade. That's a nice single blade. It's very compact. And now I've noticed a lot of guys, at least guys that have been watching on TV, like the pros, are kind of taking the skirt off, putting like a swim bait on there. I haven't really gotten into that yet. I've kind of stuck with the skirt for now. I may experiment with that more this summer, but I really haven't gotten into it. I kind of just leave the skirt on. I'll put a trailer hook on because you do get short strikes sometimes. And this is I think this is like the last of the single blades I have. And this one I haven't even thrown yet. It's still in the box. And this is from Jackal Firecracker. Chartreuse and white skirt. I think that's a half ounce. Yep, half ounce. So it's a new one I haven't even thrown yet. So that's your single blade without a clacker. Now here, I think these are Booyahs, these ones. I'm not sure. I can't be 100% sure. But here's the buzzbait with the clacker. So you're getting that buzzer, and then it's hitting that clacker and giving you even more sound. I don't know if that comes through on the video very well, but you guys get the idea. You know, you've got that clicking on there going along with the buzzing. And I'm not sure if these are Booyahs or not. I can't remember. That head kind of looks like a Booyah head, but I'm not sure. But you get the idea. If you want one with a clacker, that's what it's going to look like. Your buzzbait, the only difference is you're going to have that metal clacker there, so that when the blade goes through, that buzzer blade goes through, it's going to clack against it. Yeah, none of these say what they are. And you can always bend these out a little, but I kind of leave them. I kind of want them straight. If that's bending down a little, I might pop it up a little. But these will get get bent up from bass destroying them or trying to destroy them. Let's see what else I got here as far as clackers going. There's two here that are oldies. I seem to remember getting these at an outdoor show years back. So I don't remember who makes these. But this is like a different kind of, I mean, that's almost like a propeller in a way. I don't know how well you guys can see the difference of that buzzer blade. Kind of cool. It's like a propeller. There's your normal one, or with the traditional one you'll find. So if anybody knows who makes them with this kind of a blade, I can't remember. I got two of them. So I don't know if I bought them online somewhere years back, or if I got them at a show. But that has the clacker, and then it has that different kind of buzzer blade on it, which is kind of cool. It makes a lot of noise. That's the ones that I think are the Booyahs, because I've got a couple more that are similar with the clacker. That's the white one, the clacker. And to me, that looks like a Booyah head, but I'm not sure. But you guys can hear that. How it's that sound of it hitting that clacker. So there you go. There's another. Here's one. I don't know. This is an old one with a short arm with a clacker on it. I don't remember who makes this one. It's an old rubber skirt, so who knows? Who knows? My favorite buzzbait of all. All these will work. And there is a time and a place for the single buzzers, maybe be a little more stealthy. But I love, my favorite, and it always has been, is a double buzzer. And, ouch, that hook was out of the box. This is a Picasso, and this is a Picasso, and this is their version of the double buzzer. So you can imagine how much commotion this makes on top with two buzzers going at a time. And I've always liked that loud extra commotion. I've always seemed to do better on a double buzzer. And there's a white Picasso, and there's the one I was taking up. That's a black one. But the hook is actually going through the plastic, and it just hit me right in the finger. So it might be time to just put this box away for good, because it's kind of been beat up a little bit. See if I can get that hook out of there. Yeah, it's kind of in there pretty good, so I'll leave it in for now. So if you're interested in the Picasso ones, they're double buzzers, assuming they still make them. I don't remember where I got these. I might have got these up at Susquehanna Bait and Tackle years ago. I don't remember. I can't remember where I got them. Let me see what else I got laying here. I believe the rest of these are Strike King, which is the one I use the most. Yeah, I think these are all Strike King Buzzbaits. Has that Strike King head. Yep. So here's what it looks like in the box. And that's the Strike King Double Take, which is the name for it. And these are two in the box. This one's got the white and chartreuse skirt. These are half ouncers, I believe, yeah, half ounce, which I like, because the half ounce you can chuck further. And there's just the plain white, which the white is the one I probably use the most. But here's some out of the box. There's the black one. That's the Strike King Double Take. That hook's got a little rust on it, so I gotta clean that hook up. They come with a trailer hook, which I like, the red trailer hook, but that hook is definitely rusty. Could use it, definitely have to clean that up a little bit before I throw it. There's a black one. There's two of them, and I think these are all half ounce. I usually buy a half ounce. Put the heads close together, I can tell. Yeah, make sure it's not a 3/8. But I like the half ounce because, like I said, I can throw it further. And here's what the white one looks like out of the box. Like that little bit of red there, a little bit of red on there. There you go. That's the double take, the Strike King double take, which is my, if I'm gonna go throw Buzzbaits next week, this is the one I'm gonna have on. This is the one I'm gonna have on. I will start with this white one and move around from there. Maybe try some of these other ones. If the water's real dingy, I haven't thrown this pink one yet. I really want to try that. Another type that I have, and I haven't fallen in love with this, but it's kind of a cool idea, and that's the double plopper. You know, everybody loves a whopper plopper, which will be an episode eventually of our, if I start doing some topwater videos. But the double plopper from River to Sea is kind of a cool idea, and I threw these when I got them once, and to me it seemed like they were a little light, even though it's a 5/8. It seemed like it didn't go anywhere when I really cast them. So I have to put some more time on it because they feel light, and I can't really get a good casting distance. So it's almost like, if you've never seen this before, it's a cool idea. I probably just have to put more time in it. You guys have seen a whopper plopper, so they've got almost like 2 mini whopper ploppers in a way, you know, kind of up here, you know, instead of your typical blades that you'd see on a buzzbait. So there's your double plopper and there's your buzzbait. So you can see the difference here with these I don't want to call them blades. They're not really blades. They're almost like mini whopper ploppers. But that's a cool color. What is that color again? I know it. It's like a sexy shot, really, but I know it. So I haven't fallen in love with these yet, because like I said, when I threw them, when I got them, I was really excited to try it, and I was throwing it out. It didn't seem like it was going anywhere. They're light. I think if they were a little heavier, it would be better. I wish they made them in like 3/4 ounce, and they could really chuck them. But I got a few of them. This is the monkey butt color, which is a great color on a whopper plopper. But I'll take them out and show them to you. If you guys want to see them up close, in case you were thinking of getting them. But I love that color, especially on a whopper plopper. They did a nice job matching that skirt. But you can see the way it's set up, because it'll run through the water like this. You've got these little ploppers making that plopping sound, that mini plopper sound. And this is like a bait fish that's kind of like laying on its side. So they look up at it, hear the commotion, and see that bait fish maybe laying on its side, even though they're going to see it from the bottom. I don't know if that'll give them a silhouette, thinking maybe it's a bait fish up there that's getting ready to croak, and they think it'll be an easy meal. So that's a monkey butt color, which is an awesome color that I love. Of course, now that I've got these out, I want to try them again, see if I can make it work with them. So if anybody's used these, let me know. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. But in all honesty, I haven't used them enough. So I got to put them on. There's your perch color. Pretty cool. So you got a buzz and perch across the top. So it's pretty cool looking. Like I said, I just wish they were a little heavier. Just wish they were a little heavier. I mean, I have to look. Maybe they make a heavier model that I just, haven't, purchased yet. There's the perch color. Double plopper, and the last one, I've got 4 of them. And this is just powder. Just like a pearl white. Which is, I think this is the one I was throwing the most when I first got them. So who knows, maybe the next time I go out, I'll throw this, and the first cast it'll get clobbered by a bass. So if you want just a white one, like I do like to use. So to me they're just a little light. The hook is definitely sharp, but to me they're just a little light. I wish they were a little heavier, But that's it. That's my buzzbait selection. Like I said, if I'm going to go out and throw buzzbaits, I will start with this double take. Probably this white one, and see how the fish are reacting to it. Maybe they want something a little more subtle, like just a single buzzer, or maybe they want one of those clacker ones and they want more noise. But to me, this gives you the best of both. I can throw this and just reel it slow, but I still get that commotion of 2 buzzers. I've always liked these double buzzers. Always been my favorite. I think the first one was the first one I ever used was the old Blue Fox Roland Martin double buzzer back in the day, and then I don't know if they still even exist or they still make them, but I probably have some that just don't. The hooks are probably in such bad shape. But then Strike King came out with this one, and I like it because it's a ½ ounce and I can throw it pretty far. So that's it, guys. The rod and reel setup. Let me move over here quick. My top water setup here. This is just an Abu Garcia Revo reel, and it's an Abu Garcia Vendetta, and I think this is a 7.3 medium or 7.4 medium heavy, and this is probably around 20-pound mono. And I don't use mono much anymore, but for top water baits like this, I do, because I don't want fluoro will sink, and to me, I don't need braid for open water buzzbait fishing. I will use that for frogging and stuff. But this rod is kind of like a multi-purpose setup for summertime topwater fishing. With that 20-pound mono, I think that's Berkley big game. I'll throw buzzbaits on it. I'll throw like a spook on this. And that's probably it. My frog rod is going to have braid, and I throw a popper on a spinning rod with braid. But there you go. That's it. That's my setup. Very simple. 7.4 rod, medium heavy, and these Vendettas are great rods, and the price is not too bad. Won't break the bank on a Vendetta, and this is a great all-around rod. You could use this model here for throwing crankbaits, throw spinner baits, topwater baits, you know, everything. So that's my setup, guys. And like I said, it's July. The water's hot. It's been hot out. Haven't been fishing. You know, I have that sty in my eye, so I actually gave in, and I went to the eye doctor on Friday, and he said, "Well, you've got a sty in your eye." So that was Friday, and now it's Tuesday, and my sight has gotten so much better. He gave me like a steroid to just rub on there. I just got it today. It came in, but just natural, just heating and everything. It's drained a lot, and I can just tell even looking at the screen that it's not as red as it was. So it's getting there. You know, it's just a pain in the neck. So if you ever get one of those things, I don't wish that on anybody. If you ever get one, just get the heat on there as quick as you can, and just use that heating pad on your eye every night, you know, every day, 3 or 4 times, and go to the eye doctor, and don't wait like I did, like 2 weeks, and then have them tell you, you know, and prescribe you something that'll help you get rid of it quicker. So hopefully that rubbing that steroid on there will totally go away, because this has been like the 3rd week now, so it's really annoying. But it's feeling much better. It's feeling much better. But that's it. Next week I'm going to be fishing all week. I'm going to be working there's a fishing camp for kids on Candlewood Lake, and my buddy Chris actually runs that. And you know, he asked me if anybody was looking to help out, so I have a few weeks where I could do it. So next week's the week, so I'll be there guiding the kids out there and fishing on Candlewood. So definitely going to be doing some topwater fishing. That's why I was getting all this stuff ready. I'm not bringing all of these buzzbaits, but I will bring a bunch of them. This is the box I use. This is one of the old Plano Falcon. I say Plano. I'm wrong. The old Falcon FTO boxes. This is the 700, and this is like a buzzbait box. And what's nice about this one, I don't know what I'm showing you, is they don't make these anymore. You can maybe find it on eBay. It has those little things where you can clip the buzzbaits in there. So, you know, you don't need the 1,000 buzzbaits in the boat. I'll probably have, like, I just put as many as I can fit in this box. There's like 8 or 10, and I'm good to go. You don't really lose your buzzbaits unless you make a cast and your line snaps and you see it sail into the trees. Then you're probably not going to get it back. But most of the time, that 20-pound line's not gonna break on you. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Any questions about buzzbaits? If anybody has any recommendations of some other ones that I haven't tried, let me know. But it's a great visual bite, which, you know, everybody loves throwing topwater, and you know, the way they hit a buzzbait is awesome. Sometimes they really try to kill it. So give them a shot if you haven't. And if you got any questions, let me know. I'll put the links to these buzzbaits, the ones I showed you that I remember the names of. I'll put the links for you, and in the description. And if you want to, you know, get some, you can just do one click and get right to the spot where they are. All right. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. Like I said, any questions, let me know. Talk to you soon on YouTube. Mark out.